I'm on the path to finding Jesus Christ and true love and a relationship with Christ and God within me. And today will be 15 days sober from weed. I've smoked weed for 14 years and used it to cover up my emotions, my problems, insecurities, make me lesser of a man than I know that I'm meant to be. And so becoming sober, finding this relationship with Christ and with God is the only way that I know that I'm truly going to become the best version of myself and also end up where I know that I want to spend the eternal in heaven. And so my mother was kind enough, she surprised me with this. It's called 100 Days of Strength for Men. And this is going to be another challenge or daily post that we're just going to go through this together. But I am going to start it off with the first page and then the introduction and then day one. And they make these for women too, but this is more directed towards the men that follow me. And if you want to embark on this journey with me, I would be grateful. And if there's any words of encouragement or help that you can also provide, I would be more than grateful to listen, because I really am tired of having this ego and feeling the way that I feel and holding so much inside me because society acts like men aren't allowed to express themselves, which leads to so much hatred and anger and resentment that we keep inside ourselves, and then we blow up and take it out on the people we love, and we don't live to our true selves, and we fail to temptations. And I just hope that by me posting this, I am able to help others along their journey as well, and also be able to create friendships and bonds with other people who want to help me or want to help others win as well, to where we can all just, become that strong group of men that we all know we need to be. And so the first page when we open it up is, I can do everything through Christ which gives me strength, and that is going to be Philippians 4:13. And so I'm not going to do any edits or cuts. I just want this to be truly authentic, truly me. And so the introduction is mounting tension and stress sapping you of your strength? Do you lack motivation and excitement to live each day to the fullest? This pocketbook devotional encourages you to spend time with your Creator, drawing strength from His never-ending supply. As you reflect on these devotions, scriptures, and prayers, you will be marked by truth and motivated to embrace all that God has for you. Time spent in His presence empowers you with strength, character, and leadership, which is something that I know I need the most, is strength and leadership. I have a great character, at least I like to think so, and I can always improve, but I want to be a better leader, and I want to be somebody who is not afraid to speak his mind, even in the darkest and toughest of times. And to be who God intended you to be as you let His wisdom guide you. So we are going to start day one. It is titled, Your Cross. Jesus said to His disciples, "Whoever wants to be my disciple must deny themselves and take up their cross and follow me." Matthew 16:24. And so, following Jesus is a path of great joy, but also real sacrifice. Often when we hear the word sacrifice, we think of maybe a mission field or giving away a large amount of money. That's all well and good, and is sometimes what God is calling us to do. But more often, sacrifice looks like waking up at 3 a.m. to help out a sick friend, taking time during your evening to volunteer at a local soup kitchen, or praying with a coworker. These are the little sacrifices that, when practiced through the course of years, reap the greatest rewards. What might be your cross today, and how can you take it up and in doing so follow Jesus? And then, before I explain kind of my cross, I'll try to do my best to explain what I plan to do or how I plan to use this if I haven't already. And so it has a little prayer. And it's Father, help me to be ready to sacrifice my time and energy for those closest to me. I desire that I might love like you love. Give me strength to do this. And it is such a good sign that this is today, my cross. And so my roommate, my best friend for a long time, over a decade, and also my neighbor, Corey. Excuse me. Oh, wow. And today, for so long, I've had so much buildup of things that I know that I need to tell them, and that I have been too insecure or not man enough to say to them face to face. Some of it bad, some of it good, but all through love, because I want the best for people and also want the best for me. And ultimately, sometimes sacrifice means letting people go out of your life and loving them from a distance. And also, it can mean expressing yourself to them fully and giving yourself to them fully, so that you all can come to a common ground and build from that, depending on what the issue is, and grow together and continue to be the best versions of yourselves that you can. And so I made a 20-minute and a 40-minute video, for each of them. And I know that currently, because of this journey and who I'm becoming, I have not been man enough to say what I need to say, and I've let it build up and cause resentment and anger and confusion and take up so much mental capacity, rather than just being a man and saying what I need to say. And so that is my cross today, is that I've uploaded those videos privately, and I'm going to send them the links, and that I need them to watch it and understand that it is coming from a place of love and coming from a place of me finding myself. Because as this says, it is not easy to follow Jesus. There is going to be great sacrifice. And if you are not able to do the hard things that you know in your soul, you need to get out and you need to do, that God is calling you to do, then you will never reach the place of abundance and peace and leadership and character and strength and love and kindness that you want to be. And unless you're an evil person, I know that these are all things that we can learn from and want. Because why would you not want to be a strong man that leads and guides and cares and loves the people around you, open-heartedly, without judgment, without being afraid to say the hard things, and ultimately guiding others to the light. And so I hope that you'll stick with me on the 100 Days of Strength for Men, and we will see you tomorrow on day 2. I do love you. God is within all of us, and I hope that, like me, you're able to accept, no matter how hard the journey is starting out, to learn to start accepting and being vulnerable and allowing Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior to come into your life, so that we can all become the people that God intended us to be. I do love you. Have a great day.